And for more regarding the developments with the war in Iran, we are delighted to be joined over the telephone by Dr. Nabil Negm, the journalist and international relations expert and member of the Egyptian Council for Foreign Affairs. Dr. Nabil, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you, and thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time. Now, the attack, Doctor, on Iran was anticipated to a certain degree, but would you say that Iran's reaction and the scale of its hits and attacks against the Israeli targets was also expected, sir?
I believe very much that from the beginning it said any attack on Iran will ignite a wide Iranian attack over or on all American interests in the area. And when they say American interests, they didn't say military. It has got the meaning of the military and economical interests. So what Iran is doing was highly declared officially.
Doctor, now U.S. statements, as you said, over the objectives of the war have varied between aiming to install democracy, backing human rights, curbing nuclear activities, alleged nuclear activities, an aim that should have been met during the first attacks on Iran, if you can say so, months ago. How do you read the different, takes of the objectives of this war?
I don't think that the war has been launched upon rational reasons. I don't think it is, because Iran was clear. If you hit me, I'm going to hit all the interests in the area. Number two, the world is not in a good shape, and the American administration is not helping to provide stability, peace and stability in the area. So when President Trump launched that war, he has not got an approval from the Congress. The Congress is the only constitutional body which has got the authority to declare wars. He has declared the wars, then he produced a videotape at dawn. So I don't believe very much that what's going on is rational. What's going on is violating the sovereignty of countries, and what Iran is doing is the repercussion of such violation of the international law.
Indeed. Now, Dr. Nabil, of course, what do you expect if this current war extends? We've seen, news, for example, from Israel saying that this war shouldn't last this long. We've seen Trump in his recent address to the press saying that it's 4 or 5 weeks tops. What are your expectations about the time frame for such of these attacks?
Time frame is in the hands of the unknown. Time frame is in the hands of the unknown. Even Mr. Trump, who has launched this war, doesn't know now how to come to an end. I'll tell you very clearly. They say it's easy to launch a war, but it's very difficult to finish it. Now, with the Iranians are having all the Gulf area as a fair target, so now they are hitting all the countries around. They have closed Hormuz Strait. They are disrupting the oil route from the Gulf to the Pole and to East China and India. I believe very much the only way to put that war to an end is to accept the mediation of countries like Egypt. Egypt is doing a lot of mediation efforts. The president, the foreign minister of Egypt are really doing a lot, contacting the capitals. They asked Iran not to attack the Gulf countries. They have sent a message to the DC, the administration in Washington. So the only way is just to say, stop before it gets out of hand internationally, because we are almost on the verge of the Third World War.
Now, sir, you mentioned a very important issue, still, of course, to discuss in more details, but let's talk a bit about the situation with regards to the Strait of Hormuz and its closure. China has called on all sides in the Middle East war to maintain safety with regards to this vital shipping route for oil and gas, and has gone as far to say as it will vow measures to ensure its own energy security. How do you read this statement, and what potential does such a statement hold in your opinion?
That's very much expected, because China has got part of its national interest on the Gulf, and a great part of its national interest to have this trade route safe for two reasons: the power, the oil, and the route of the Chinese products to Asia, Europe, and America. I don't think that China will stand still for too long, because the more this war goes on, the more it's going to be out of control, and I don't think that China, Russia will be just sitting there watching.
Absolutely. And on this note, of course, it's not just about China or Russia, it's about many countries that are going to be affected, and not just politically, but also economically. How would you list, sir, the economic repercussions of this war? Let's start with the region first.
Number one, the disruption of the international navigation or trade routes through the Gulf and the Arab Sea and the Suez Canal. At the moment, all these three parts are under fire: the Gulf, the Arab Sea, the Bab el-Mandab Strait, which is getting ships to the Red Sea and the Suez Canal. I do not think that this is an easy issue. Number two, when Iran is going to get to the desperate moment or situation, it's going to hit the capitals of the Gulf. I'm sorry. This is war. No rules, no morals, nothing. Just you are hitting me, I'm going to hit you. And they are hitting the Gulf states. They are hitting all the military bases of USA. They have hit a British base in Cyprus, and obviously they are hitting the heart of Israel. I believe very much we have to sit back and try to understand what's going on. What's going on has been ignited by that criminal Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, because he is the only winner out of that mess. USA is losing as a country. The administration and President Trump is losing. I'm saying it clearly. The only winner is that guy who is wanted by the International Criminal Court, Benjamin Netanyahu. So, if the world is going to let that criminal guy who has committed genocide among almost 200,000 Palestinians in Gaza, is going to let the destiny and the world in his hand, okay, you're going to get to the third world war.
Right. I'm Dr. Nabil Negm, our journalist and guest. Thank you, sir. We have to cut it short, and now we go to a live press conference by the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli.